Hello everyone, welcome to the Chinese Ghost Story series, and today I've got a really strange one for you. A tale from old China about a student, some weird spiritual practices, and well, let's just say things get a little crazy. So our story focuses on Tan Jinxuan, and he was a student at a local county school. So in ancient China, every county would have its school, and some rich families even have their family school, or the so-called 家学. And if you're familiar with the Chinese classic, 红楼梦, you would know that the family of Jia had their own family school where all the boys, of course, at the time, from the Jia family would be educated under the same roof and sometimes even with the same teacher. So our student, Tan Jinxuan, he was a student at a local county school, and this guy was super into qigong and all sorts of health and wellness practices. In the original text, it says 笃信导引之术, and 导引means you guide your qi around your body, which is sort of like the qigong in China. 寒暑不辍. We're talking serious dedication here. So rain or shine, summer or winter, he'd be out there doing his thing day in and day out. 行之数月若有所得 means months went by, and Tan Jinxuan started to feel like he was actually getting somewhere. Like maybe he was unlocking some hidden potential or something. 一日方夫坐，闻耳中小雨如盈，曰可以见矣. So one day he's meditating, crossing his legs, deep breathing, whatever, and suddenly he hears this tiny voice in his ear, like a fly buzzing. And he says, you can come out now, or I can see you now. So the original text is quite murky with this. It only says 可以见矣. It doesn't really give us the subject or the object of the sentence, which is, classic ancient Chinese. 开目即不复闻. So Tan Jinxuan opens his eyes, but then the voice is gone. 合谋定息，又闻如故. He closes his eyes again, gets back into the meditation, gets back into his breathing, and there it is again. You can come out now, or I can see you now. So Tan Jinxuan naturally is thinking, wow, this is it, my inner self is finally talking to me. Some deity is talking to me. So he's very excited. Yeah? 自是每作辄闻. So now this starts happening every time he meditates. And he keeps hearing the voice. So being the curious guy he is, he decides that he's going to answer it next time and just see what happens. 一日又言, 乃微应曰可以见矣. Sure enough, one day the voice comes back, and Tan Jinxuan whispers back, yes, I can see you now. Yes, you can come out now. 俄觉耳中习习然似有物出. And then things get a little weird. He feels this itching and pain in his ear, like something is trying to come out. He peeks, and there is this tiny little dude, maybe 3 inches tall, because here it says 小人长3寸许. But the little thing looks like a straight up demon, a total nightmarish creature. The original text says 貌拟恶如夜叉状, so a little demon. 旋转地上, so the little demon spins around on the floor. Tan Jinxuan is freaked out, but he tries to keep it cool, and he keeps his eyes on this little monster just to see what it is going to do. 忽有邻人甲物叩门而呼. So all of a sudden, his neighbor comes knocking. They need to borrow something. And the knock scares the little demon thing, and it starts freaking out, running around the room like a rat suddenly being exposed. 弹诀神魂俱失，不复知小人何所之意。At the same time, while our student Tan Jinxuan, he basically loses it. He feels like he is losing his soul, like the soul is leaving his body, and he's totally disoriented and has no idea where the little demon went. 遂得颠疾，嚎叫不休，医药半年始见愈。So from that moment on, Tan Jinxuan goes completely nuts and he's yelling, screaming. It takes him over half a year of medicine and treatment to even start to recover. So that's it of the story. What do you guys think? Was it a real demon coming out of his ear, or it was just a hallucination, a side effect of his, intense qigong practice? I'm pretty sure that when Pu Songling, the author of the book Liaozhai Zhiyi, was writing the story, he wasn't really trying to talk people out of practicing qigong or stop being superstitious and all. My personal understanding of the story is that the little guy in the ear represents our evil or unethical thoughts, and when you're so self-absorbed in your own world, it is easy for the little guy or for those little thoughts to sneak out unchecked. And when things go out of control, like when you're used to, letting your thoughts go wild, letting your unethical side take over, that's when things would suddenly go wrong. So you might lose it when other people, call you out, you feel disoriented, shamed, and whatnot. This also reminds me of a saying in Chinese, which is 君子慎独. It means an ethical guy, so a really good guy, an upright guy, would be more careful and more demanding to himself when he's alone. Just in case, when nobody is seeing, he would let go of himself or let those evil thoughts take over. But again, this is just my personal understanding of the story. So what are your thoughts? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more strange stories. And I'll see you next time.